let's dive right in. Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're getting our hands dirty with a definitive analysis of performance marketing, specifically building a comprehensive blueprint for mastering Google Ads. If you really want to understand the actual mechanics behind the digital economy's absolute most powerful engine, well, you're in exactly the right spot. We're going to construct a highly profitable campaign together, right from the ground up. Ready? Let's go. So, think about the last time you went to Google and searched for something super specific, like, I don't know, best laptop under 50K. You've definitely noticed that those very first results that pop up always have that little sponsored tag next to them, right? We all see it every day. But what is actually happening behind the scenes there? That tiny little tag represents a massive, complex ecosystem. It's literally Google Ads at work. And that tag, that's exactly why we're digging into this today. See, Google Ads isn't just some basic software tool. It's a critical, high-income skill driving serious revenue for absolute giants like Flipkart, Amazon, and Meesho, all the way down to your local neighborhood businesses. Mastering this platform is the exact fuel that powers the growth of these mega companies. It's the ultimate bridge connecting a business directly to a customer who is actively, right in that very moment, looking to buy. To help you build that bridge, here is our architectural blueprint for today. We'll quickly hit on why Google Ads is so essential, then lay the foundation with campaign types and goals. After that, we're going to master search and bidding, formulate a winning keyword game plan, create some killer ad copy, and finally, boost your digital real estate using ad extensions. Let's start building. Number 1, why use Google Ads? Simply put, it's the ultimate engine for high-intent traffic. Unlike scrolling through social media, you are targeting customers at the exact millisecond they are typing a problem into a search bar. Number 2, campaign types and goals. Time to set the foundation. And right off the bat, here is a massive expert secret straight from our sources: completely bypass Google's guided setup. Seriously, you want to select create a campaign without a goals guidance, so you retain full manual control over the whole shebang. Now pay close attention to the crucial distinction here between goals and types. Your campaign goal is your ultimate objective, right? Like, do you want sales, leads, website traffic? Your campaign type, on the other hand, is the actual format and location where your ad is going to live. So think search text ads, YouTube video ads, display banner ads, or even Performance Max, which is this absolute beast of an all-in-one campaign that spans across every single format Google owns. Number 3, mastering search and bidding. We are framing the house by focusing strictly on search campaigns today. But you might be wondering, how exactly does Google decide who gets that highly coveted number 1 spot on the page? Well, a super common misconception is that whoever throws the most money at Google automatically wins. No way, that's just not true. Google's algorithm actually uses 5 specific ad rank factors to decide your position: your ad copy, your landing page experience, keyword relevance, your bidding amount, and your budget allocation. Look, if your landing page looks terrible on mobile or your ad copy is just weak, you are not going to rank. It doesn't matter how huge your budget is. Which brings us to another expert secret. When you're setting up your search campaign, Google is going to highly recommend that you include Google Search Partners and the display network to quote-unquote expand your reach. Actually, scratch that default setting. Uncheck them immediately. Unless your only goal is broad brand awareness, leaving those on is just going to drain your budget on low-intent clicks. You want every penny strictly spent on high-intent search engine queries. Then we get to location targeting, and this is where so many beginners mess up. Google gives you 2 options: location presence and location interest. Let's say you're selling flats in Hyderabad. A user physically located in Hyderabad searching for a flat, that's presence. But a user sitting hundreds of miles away in Jodhpur, just casually daydreaming and searching for flats in Hyderabad, that's interest. Who do you think is actually ready to buy right now? The person who is already there, for sure. So heavily restrict your targeting to presence so you aren't wasting money on unqualified leads. All right, number 4, the keyword game plan. Time to choose the precise materials for your build. We have to be incredibly careful here about how broad or how exact our targeted phrases get. Let's break down the 3 match types. First, broad match. This triggers if a user searches anything even remotely related. So a search for home decor might trigger your ad for a furniture store. Honestly, it usually just wastes your budget. Then there's exact match, meaning the search has to have the exact same meaning. This can be highly expensive per click. So the sweet spot? That's phrase match. It triggers when the search includes the meaning of your keyword, like best furniture deals. It is the absolute perfect balance of high relevance and cost efficiency. Okay, so how do we actually find these winning keywords? Let's walk through the manual curation workflow. First, you open up Google's free keyword planner tool and type in a broad core term, like digital marketing course. Next, you're going to download the massive spreadsheet it spits out. Then, strictly filter that sheet by monthly search volume to just cut out all the junk. Finally, you extract only the high-value, super relevant keywords into a final list. Now, why do we do all of this manually instead of just blindly accepting Google's automated AI suggestions? Because a single, simple search can yield over 2,000 keyword ideas, 2,032 to be exact. This visually proves exactly why you cannot just click Add All. You have to manually filter based on search volume to sift through the noise and find the actual winning terms for your specific business. And here is the ultimate pro tip right from the source. Forget launching with 50 keywords. Seriously, don't do it. Start with just 2 phrase match keywords. Let the campaign run for a bit, and then, this is crucial, check the search terms report. This report shows you exactly what real human beings typed into Google to find your ad. From there, you add the winners to your campaign and you actively block the irrelevant ones using negative keywords. It is a total game changer and saves you so much money. Number 5, creating winning ad copies. This is where we add the curb appeal to your campaign. It's the text the user actually reads, and if it's boring, they'll scroll right past you. There are 3 modern ways to build this copy efficiently. First, Google's new AI Max features can actually scan your website and auto-generate text customizations. Pretty cool. Second, you can play prompt engineer, feeding your business details into ChatGPT to spin up tons of detailed headline and description variations. And third, use the Ads Transparency Center to do some ethical competitor research. Look at what they're doing. Find the eye-catching words they use. Just make absolutely sure you never copy their brand names. Which leads us to the golden rule of ad copy. Never ever rely on a single ad variation. You always want to create at least 4 different variations within your ad group and pack them with multiple headlines and descriptions. This gives Google's algorithm enough data to test against real users, so it can automatically optimize and find the winner with the highest click-through rate. Let the algorithm do the heavy lifting for you. Finally, number 6, boosting ads with extensions. Let's expand that digital real estate and wrap this up. Extensions are these amazing final enhancements that literally make your ad physically larger and so much more clickable on the search page. Think of them as grabbing extra real estate. You've got site links, giving users direct paths to specific pages like About Us. Callouts let you highlight quick perks like free shipping. You've got promotions for seasonal discounts, price extensions to show starting costs right up front, call extensions for one-tap phone dialing on mobile, and, this is huge, lead forms. A lead form extension lets a customer submit their name and email directly on the Google search page without even clicking through to your website. All right, we've laid the foundation, framed the walls, and added some serious curb appeal. You now hold the architect's blueprint for mastering high-intent traffic, sidestepping the common traps, and keeping manual control over your ad budget. So I have to ask you, now that you have the blueprint in your hands, what will your very first search campaign be? Open up your dashboard and get building. Thanks for joining us for this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.